happy Monday. Thanks for joining us today, May 3rd, 2021. I'm Princy Patel.
And I'm Trey Smith, here with Ram News.
Let's check out our upcoming events.
Now for my favorite segment, Man on the Street. If you could compare yourself to an animal, what would it be and why?
A sloth. They just sit on trees and die.
Favorite duck-sized horses.
If you were a tree, what kind of tree would you be and why?
I would want to be an orange tree because it brings back good
If
memories.
someone gives you an elephant, you can't sell it or give it away, what do you do with it?
I keep it and ride it like a horse.
Someone gives you an elephant, you can't sell it or give it away, what do you do with it?
Keep it and ride it like a horse.
If you could compare yourself to an animal, what would it be and why?
A sloth. They just bite.
Those are some interesting questions. Let's take a look what's happening with Ram Sports.
Hi, I'm Cassidy from Ram News, and I'm here today with Coach Einstein asking her a couple of questions about her track team. How are you preparing your students for regional and sections?
Well, we've been working hard since January, and my kids, we have a set routine. We come out, we warm up, we get ready for the sprint or the event of the day, and we run hard, we do technical skill things to help us get better in our events, and we just been working, and you know, the kids have been doing a good job this year with working hard, so you know, it's been pretty good. We have a young crew and we have a few seniors on the team, and you know, we've gotten out there and we've worked hard. They've been dedicated, and you know, my coaches in the field events with the shot and the disc and the pole vault, that's been a big help. And you know, it's been a good year.
So how are you preparing your children to be successful?
Well, I mean, they know that they need to come to practice every day, and if they don't come to practice, some of them those kids have been kind of deleted from the team, and you know, you gotta be at practice, be consistent and working, and they've done a good job with it so far. It's like, I've only had a few kids that's been dismissed from the track program, but you know, they kind of dismissed themselves because they just wouldn't show up and be consistent with their workouts. So, you know, the kids that are still left, they've worked hard and they've been consistent.
I'm Cassidy, and we're here today with Coach Newton asking him a couple of questions about his team. So how are you preparing your team for region?
We have our area tournament. It'll be May the 3rd in Thomasville. Right now we've been practicing 5 or 6 days a week. We've gotten much better since the season started. You know, we go to area, it'll be a pretty big deal. There'll be 8 or 9 teams there. It'll be a really big tournament. But both our boys and girls team have improved a ton since the beginning of the year. Right now, Zach Parton, he's our number 1. He's been playing really well for the boys, so we're expecting him to make a run at qualifying for the state championship this year. Also with our girls team, KK Montgomery's her first year playing golf, but she's been shooting very well. She's won most of her matches. Also expecting her to make a run at the state championship tournament this year too.
So how are you preparing your team to be successful?
Well, right now, like I said, we've been practicing for 5 or 6 days a week, kind of breaking down areas that we struggle in. You know, yesterday our big focus was 150 yards away from the hole coming in. Just trying to cut down on silly mistakes and try not to waste any extra shots.
Hey, I'm Princy Patel from Ram News, talking to Coach Ironside about football. So how are you preparing your football team for spring?
We're working, Coach Newton's got them in the weight room. We've got most of the boys in the 2nd and 3rd block class. Workouts have been going well. We've gotten stronger. It's good this year just with no COVID. We're in school. Last year, you know, we left early March and we never saw the players again until June. So much better transition, much better progress going on.
Hi, I'm Cassidy from Ram News, and today I'm here with Coach Smith. Could you fill us in on how your season has been?
Yes, first off, thank you for asking me to be here. Yeah, we've had a very good season. We're 18-5 overall. We are 11-4 in the region. Unfortunately, last night we split our 2 games that we had at home with Thomasville as we were competing for the region championship, and we finished 2nd in the region. We still get to host the state playoffs, the first round on Thursday of this coming week, a week from today. at home. So we don't know who we're playing yet. We'll find that out tomorrow. But overall, a very good season. Very pleased with a young team that has worked extremely hard to learn the ropes, and to be where they're at today has been quite an accomplishment.
So how are you preparing your team for playoffs?
Well, we're preparing our team as we're playing a really tough schedule this year, and we practice 5-6 days a week during the season up until we play the doubleheaders on Friday nights. But we 6 days a week, Saturday practices, playing all during spring break. It is a commitment. So from this point, example, we just finished up the regular season with our region, but we have another game tomorrow night in Cairo, and they're going to the state playoffs as well. So that's one of the ways that we're going to try to continue to improve our performance by playing other teams whenever we have the opportunity to stay sharp, so that we don't have a real long layoff between now and next Thursday when we're playing home.
All right, thank you for taking the time to be here with us today.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's take a look into our features.
Hey, I'm Alexia Sokolowski with Ram News, and we are here with Miss Robinson today, and I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Okay, great.
So, what is student government?
Student government here at Worth County High School, which is also known as, we have several different names. We're also known for Student Council, then Student Government Association, but here at Worth County High School, our goal is we're the voice of the Rams. We're the voice of the students. And what we do, we help with homecoming, any teacher activities that we can help with, and all that kind of stuff. So it's a real active club.
And what are all the jobs?
We have, in your senior class, you have president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, and class historian. In the other groups, juniors, sophomores, and freshmen, you have like president, secretary, treasurer, vice president. Also, in every group, you have class representatives, which are a very, very vital part of with the club.
What do they do in student government?
Okay, in the student government, whenever we try to meet once a month. If whenever we were doing club advisements, we'd meet in the sometime during school days, and then we meet after school, sometimes before school, and we just set up all the activities leading up to homecoming is our most vital part of it. So each group will pick out the theme for homecoming. We get ready for the parade. All those students are very active in all those. Last year we did the class walls, which was very, very fun activity.
So I'm here with Mr. Houston now, and I'm going to ask him a few questions. When is voting?
Okay, student government voting begins May the 4th, and it's May the 5th and May the 6th.
Make sure you wish a happy birthday to these people if you see them.
Announcements.
That is the Ram News for May 3rd through May 16th. Thanks for watching. I'm Pritzi Patel.
And I'm Chase Smith. Have a great day.